Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is iHouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, everybody. I hope everybody has been well. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. The time is 8:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking at it says cloudy. It's supposed to be cloudy today. And the high is 87. So that is significant. Being cloudy or cloudy judgment. They're showing me airport upside down, so maybe inclement weather might be significant. All right, this is messages from your inner child. Grapes might be significant. They're showing me this Christmas, frozen grapes might be significant. It's time to go out and have fun. Maybe somebody's at work. Pay attention to your work. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so someone has not healed their inner child. I'm hearing what else is new. But we were watching a movie and they were doing a play on the Little Shop of Horrors, so that's significant. And you may want to go back to that reading of mine, Little Shop of Horrors. Yoga is significant. Self-care is significant at this time. Please continue grounding your energy. They show me coffee house, but that came up upside down. So maybe somebody's, they said 5-hour energy. Maybe somebody is getting wiry. So they said decaf might be significant. They said sanka, sunken place, a sunken room might be significant. I was looking at some floor plans from the 70s. And they were saying, the living area was like the grooving area. So that might be significant. It said long time no see. The letter C is significant. To the C might be significant. Number 7, which is a chariot card. These are channel messages. I don't have any notes today, and I haven't pulled any cards yet. I mean, I pulled the cards, but they don't want to be seen. Something doesn't want to be seen. And for some people, they can't be seen. They said house arrest is significant. They show me, what's his name? Michael. They're saying Michael J. Fox, but they're showing me Michael Keaton. So Keaton is significant. What was his name? Michael J. Fox, Michael Keaton. What's his name? Alex P. Keaton, Family Ties. Family Ties. Maybe somebody, they said Nepo babies. Whatever that means for you. Somebody, yeah. They said the PAL might be significant. Police Athletic League. Oh, shit. Somebody got to do a bid. I said an old biddy. An old maid might be significant. My arm is hurting me. Somebody's arm is dislocated. Excuse me. Shoulder might be dislocated. Somebody, look at this. Solitude, involvement with the law. For some people, it is a misunderstanding. Some people, it's not. You cannot break free this time. They said past life karma. It has to be paid. They said the Pied Piper. Piper has a name. Coyote Ugly, they said. Peace upside down, breaking free, solitude, involvement with the law. Happiness upside down. Flowers might be significant. They said flowers is a name, a funeral home. No justice, no peace. Breaking free, solitude, involvement with the law, misunderstanding for some people. That's a degree. Secret. What number was that? 33? They show me 5. 20 might be significant. Couldn't imagine this. No, you couldn't. You couldn't imagine your world into being. You could not speak life. You could not heal your inner child. And so we're here now. They're showing me Heartbreak Hotel Street. They said beat street. Somebody told you to beat it. They said in a beat. Somebody needed a beat. Somebody was getting beat. Beat your ass like you stole something. It said a beat cop might be significant. A wife beater might be a cop. They said the urban league might be significant. Urban landscape, pedestrian traffic, sidewalks, and crosswalks. Well, you heard that. I don't even know what that was. A calendar notification. Maybe a meter maid might be significant. They said Molly maid might be significant. Maybe somebody on the street. You met somebody on the street that does housekeeping. They said washing powders. Number 29 is significant, and 29 as a date, February 9th. Messages from your inner child. This might be random messages this time. They said Random House is significant, publishing. Maybe somebody sells books or, writes on the street. A street corner might be significant, and then they show me the coffee house significant. They said cafe, red cafe. Rent cafe might be significant. They said somebody might be on the no-fly list. And then for some people, travel hub, they said Amazon hub might be significant. Departure and arrival airport lounge. Upside down. They said oh shit, what movie we just watched the other day? Con Air. But they said no fly list, and the Mile High Club might be significant. They said frequent flyer miles might be significant. Maybe they expired. You can't use them anymore. You can't transfer them. I don't know. Look, they're showing me bench. Yeah, they killed that. They said buddy frequent flyer miles, but buddy passes might be significant. They benched that. Or maybe somebody's taking advantage of it. They said they're showing me advantage. Where was I? A skybox might be significant. They said Sky Miles, Delta Sky Miles. They showed me when I used to work in the skybox at the stadium, at a museum might be significant. Oh, somebody's getting benched, maybe at the stadium. Frozen, they said Ghostbusters, Frozen Realm, Frigid Realm. They said Sub-Zero might be significant. Yeah, like I said, this is Mortal Kombat. Somebody needs to speak up. My mic sounds nice. Yeah, somebody needs to speak up. Oh my God, shit, they show me. Somebody can't imagine speaking to you or imagine what it's going to be like speaking to you. They said the justice of the peace might be significant. No justice, no peace. 23 is a courthouse card and the Kipper deck. Now they show me flowers upside down. Flowers is a name. Like I said, a florist might be significant. Floral patterns. All right, messages from your inner child. Wake me up. They said Evanescence. Wake me up inside. Bring me Wake me up, says your inner child. Evan as a name. Rest and relaxation. They said that Parks Department is significant. Maybe painting, rehab. Leaves are significant. Look, they're showing me October. October is significant. Leaves, or maybe something leaving. They said make like a tree and leave. Wet leaves are significant. Raking leaves. They said hefty cinch sack. Maybe you got a hefty job to do in October. Maybe painting leaves or, you know, whatever. Oh shit, now they're showing me October and leaves. Maybe something is leaving the shelf, the supermarket shelf. Yeah, fake shit. It said the FDA is significant. I know, that's right. Yeah, all that shit that we don't need in our food is leaving the supermarket shelves. We benching that shit. We're not sorry about it. We need to do better. The street is going to the streets, getting kicked to the curb. A boot is significant. These boots are made for walking. They said, oh shit. They said Hidden Valley Ranch might be significant. Hen, chickens coming home to roost. This might be a farm. High priest, high priestess, helper, healer. They said helping hands, healing hands. Habitat for humanity might be significant. Helping hands, healing hands. Yeah, these feel like random messages today for different sets of people. Duck, duck, goose might be significant. You can't, yeah, somebody cannot duck. Somebody cannot duck involvement with the law. Cannot break free from it. Not this time. Not this lifetime is what I'm hearing. They said duck, 5 heartbeats might be significant. What was his name? Townsend. At the Town's End, they said Lincoln Town and Country. Townsend as a name. You can't duck that shit. Solitude, break free. You can't. They said seafoods. Legal seafoods might be significant. Squid, octopus, stuff like that. Maybe somebody is finding out that they're, you know, allergic. They're showing me solitude. Peace upside down. Somebody is finding out that what they're allergic to. Maybe switching things around. Fruits and vegetables, maybe growing their own veggies. Oh shit, look over there, show me. Growing their own veggies. A farm might be significant, or farmhouse style of, you know, decorating. Oh, and look, they're showing me maybe somebody doesn't decorate anymore. They said long-legged Lolita, living large. Or not being enlightened. The lamp is upside down. Somebody broke a lamp. Oh shit. Look what they show me. Somebody broke a lamp. Maybe trying to swat a fly, swat a bee. They said Marta, MTA, beeline might be significant. They said a BBL might be significant. Somebody's keeping it quiet, but they're watching you. You had to pay. They said maybe you got a BBL and it's not peaceful anymore. Somebody is removing, you know, things that don't, foreign objects. Somebody couldn't imagine that they'll feel orphaned. Maybe from doing the BBL, it backfired. That's what I'm hearing. Backfire, kickback. Setbacks, kickbacks. Maybe you got the BBL because, I don't know. I'm not going to judge. I told you that before. I wanted to get one too. Years ago, about 10 years ago. Yeah, maybe about 8 years ago, they said. Maybe 9. They showed me the 9. Working 9 to 5 is significant. Maybe you didn't want to work 9 to 5 anymore. Maybe, the BBL backfired and, Canada is significant. Because the way I was saying BBL backfired, like Canadians say flag, and it sounds like flag to me. So I can always tell when Canadians speak. So that's significant. Yeah, maybe somebody had to go out of town for it. Or they can't anymore. Remember, it came upside down. They said Detroit, Motor City. See, for me, they told me I had to lose 40 pounds. They showed me 23 upside down. 23 in me might be significant. No justice, no peace. Yeah. No. 16. They said we burying motherfuckers out here. Okay? Nobody's playing with you. Lily, I think this Lily in this deck is spiritual love. That bird might be significant. Blue bird, Blue Jays, Toronto, Blue Jays, or TNT. Toronto, for me, TNT for me could be, they said there could be a channel. That could be Dynamite. Chicago, JJ, what's his name? Good Times might be significant. Good Times, South P, I get high. Chi-Town. Shy, if I ever fall in love again. I don't know. So maybe somebody had to go out of town to get a BBL. Yeah, the BBLs. It didn't do what you thought it was going to do. And they said that's because you didn't heal your inner child. Your priorities were in the wrong place. For some people, I'm not judging. We're all on a journey. But for other people, y'all motherfuckers refuse to listen. 20 is significant, as in, what's your 20? They said, where's here? I'm here. Where's here? You're not where people who are healed are. It said, suffering in silence. They're showing me everything is fine, which is the 10 of Swords. Lost love and grief. Memories of heartbreak. They said this is the heartbreak hotel. Somebody hoe was telling, or you was being a hoe, which is probably why you wanted the BBL, which is what I just heard. 9 night. Somebody just lost their life getting a BBL. I don't know, maybe they had a 5-year-old. Priorities are wrong. Now they're showing me, yeah, they said Maccabees, Huckabees, look at the yellow. This might be urine. Scrubs are significant. Look, they're showing me keeping it quiet or doing things silently or at night for money. They show me that. I don't know what that means. They're showing me bench, heartbreak place, frigid realm. Maybe somebody at the supermarket. They said maybe eggs at a supermarket might be significant. And then they're showing me bench in October. Maybe somebody got benched from their job at the supermarket in October. So they started stripping, is what I'm getting. They said a strip, a power strip might be significant. A plug might be significant. They said wiring the panel, an electrician might be significant. Orphan, chaos and conflict, decisions. You have decisions to make and you didn't make the right one. 20 is 11. You did not heal the inner child. Be spontaneous is upside down. Birthplace of dreams is upside down. And EOR is out here. As in depression. Rabbit is out here. And that might be ADHD. Rabbit is not out here. Excuse me. Rabbit came up, but the carrots came out. So rabbit and carrots are significant. Oh, maybe somebody has a rabbit farm for money. Or feeding their rabbits carrots. And it makes them happy. Like I said, heal your inner child so you can be happy. They're showing me play with your rubber ducky. Buy one. Some people might be developmentally disabled. And maybe they behave like a child. Yoga is significant. Yoga mat is significant. Maybe the yoga mat is yellow. Yeah, they're showing me, yeah, somebody's yoga mat is yellow. It doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy. Military significant. Oh shit. They said being reinstated is significant. People that were benched are being reinstated, but specifically military. Purple heart. They're showing me maybe somebody works on campus, but they meant on the they said on campus, but they meant on the base. Maybe somebody works at a supermarket on base and on campus is what I'm hearing. $92 significant, 95 is significant, 93 is significant. Somebody who was cheating is jealous of you. Anytime the animal spirits come up, look up animal spirit messages. Hen is out here, bee is out here, duck is out here. Raccoon is out here, jellyfish. Cheetahs as a show. Somebody who's cheating is jealous of you, of course. And that somebody, possibly a blended family, might be biracial. This came upside down. Didn't want to stop. School crossing guards might be significant. Look at this. If you know, you know. Pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers. Jealous of you because watching you doing half-ass shit. They said Weight Watchers might be significant. Atkins diet might be significant. Yeah, half-ass shit. Maybe somebody might be overweight. You don't play. You sit on the bench. This came upside down. They said if you feeling froggy, bitch, jump, but it's upside down. You're not going to do shit. They're not going to do shit because they're not healed. They can't come to you. They can only talk behind your back. Fake friends, false friends, fake family, free falling. They said Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Leapfrog might be significant. VTech might be significant. They said the more you know. Yeah, the more you know. What you don't know can't hurt you. It can kill you. They said long lasting. LL might stand for long lasting. Okay, look at this. An exciting event. You were targeted individuals, and these people thought it Target as a company, Target as a brand. They said the Gong Show might be significant. A Bell as a name. Bell in here. There's a Bell in here too. So Bell is a name. Bell Peppers might be significant. They thought it was funny and exciting to target you. Now they're involved with the law, telling the law, oh my God, it was an understanding. Oh, I didn't mean what I said. Yeah, okay. They said Guardians of the Galaxy. Calligraphy might be significant. Handwriting experts might be significant. Or deciphering handwriting. They said tattooing might be significant, and they're showing me messages. Somebody might write like this. They said those seals, wax seals, might be significant, and stationary like that. They're showing me 7. In the Kipper deck is message. 7 in the tarot deck is chariot. We're moving forward any motherfucking way, despite any misunderstandings. This is the Great Wall of China. They said one day I went to China to see a man from China. Look at this. Chaos and conflict right next to can't duck and can't break free. Orphaned, chaos and conflict. This might be secret society, skull and bones. The Rosy Cross, the Rosicrucianists, they said. Skull and bones, Eastern stars. They're showing me my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Not Wisdom of the Oracle, Sign of the Times Oracle. The star is, it says divine guidance. It's a number 17 on it, which of course is the gift card in the Kipper deck, and it is a star card in the tarot deck. So 17 is significant. 17 again. They were not aware of self-delusion. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Now they're showing me airport, street. No, you're not getting anything from it because you were not aware of self-delusion. Now they're showing me lamp. Now you have to make a beeline for it. Feeling illness, feeling whatever the fuck you're feeling. They said, I'm going to make an honest woman out of her yet. Dave Chappelle. Chappelle show when playing on my phone go wrong. Now you got a duck. Decisions to make. Shrewdness or resourcefulness. And they're showing me co-create. 40 ounces or 40 acres and a mule. They said Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Leopard, cheetah might be significant. Fox is significant. Fox Mulder, X-Files. Flute, Native American. Okay, this is Native American. They said Indian country. Time for a nap. The moon is out here. Look at this. Underneath, disappointment, dolphin, dragon, exciting event, goal-oriented person thought it was exciting. Now they want to tell people that it was a misunderstanding. You left out in the cold. January might be significant. They said January Jones, like I said. A war suggests that both sides have an equal chance of winning. This is a slaughter. They said slaughter as a name. Look at this. Karma. You will reap what you stole. They said stole as a name, or a stowaway, or something being stowed away because it was frozen. Like I said, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. That's us. What's your 20? I-20 is significant. What's your 20? What's your location? They said here. This is your location. You will be taken care of. Their rod and their staff, they comfort me. Yeah, faculty and staff is significant. Farm is significant. Hen, raccoon is out here. And pig is out here. Like a pig in shit. Beware of greed. Yeah, they said American greed. Okay, solitude. Peace upside down, duck upside down, breaking free upside down, orphan, chaos and conflict. That was the decision that you made. So that's the decision that you have to stick with. Unhealed inner child. Now they're showing me benched and heartbreak. Yeah. It said evicted due to karmic consequences. Evicted due to karmic consequences. Maybe somebody's living outside on the street or in a bench close to a supermarket. Wasn't the Walmart, the W was out here? WWW for Walmart, and then they show me W woo. Whoa. Birthplace of dreams. Yeah, you tried to kill our dreams. You tried to dim our light. A dimmer switch is significant. Oh shit. They said deportation is significant. And you have to. They show me. Ooh. They said alligator Alcatraz might be significant. Lord have mercy. Yeah, see that 6? Maybe your inner child was 6. Or at least underneath 9. Okay, you didn't heal it. Somebody got to make a beeline. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah, don't quit your day job. See that scale? $520 is significant as a time. As $520 is as a time, $533 is a date. So it might be on $520 at $533. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Ooh. I don't know. They said maybe there's something. They show me. They said spill dawn, at the crack of dawn. At the crack of dawn. Before the rooster put on him coat. All right, you guys be well. See you next video.